学生们好, we are now starting our second unit, which is about angles and their relationships. Our first learning target for Unit 2 is I can identify angle relationships, and we're going to have a lot to identify in the beginning. Our language objectives are I can describe and explain the different angle relationships. Two sentence frames that we will be using are angle blank and angle blank are blank because, and the other one is since angle blank and angle blank blank, they are blank. It may be confusing right now what they are trying to have us say, but we will learn how to use them later in this lesson. So our essential question is, what are the types of angle pairs we will learn? So let's take a quick review activity on angle types we know. Take a look at these guys. Match the names of the angles with the appropriate picture. One might be new, but take a guess. It should be fairly apparent from the picture and the name. Go ahead and pause the video. So here we have it, acute, right, and obtuse angles we have learned before, which leaves us straight angles left. So a straight angle has measure of 180 degrees and is found on any straight line. So like a right angle is 90 degrees, a straight angle is 180 degrees. Now let's look at some pairs of angles. Angles can be put together and split apart, just like pizza. You can see an angle formed this way, and you can see an angle formed this way. So let's take a look at our special angle pairs we will learn. If two angles have special relationships, then they have special names. And we'll start with two of them. Take a look at this pair of angles. Yes, they are next to each other. And this pair of angles. And they're separate this time. But what do you see common between each pair? Yes, they add up to 90 degrees. So these type of angle pairs are called complementary angles. Now take a look at this one and these two. Can you see what is special about each of those two pairs? That's right, they add to 180. These type of angles are called supplementary angles. So complementary angles add up to 90 degrees or make a right angle, and supplementary angles add up to 180 degrees, and they also make straight angles. Let's first look at how we refer to angles. Angles are called by using points on the two sides and the center of the angle. So if you look at the P, R, and Q angle, we actually call the angle PQR or angle RPQ. Both work. So language tip, we go in a certain order to name angles. We go side, center, side, and we can go both ways. So we can see that we have PQR, that's going from P to Q to R, or we have RQP. We go from R to Q to P. The symbol that you see here is the symbol for angle. So in math, we use symbols to represent certain words. In this case, this symbol represents the word angle. It saves us some writing. Try to name the other angles on the page. There's this one, there's this one, and this one. And there's also this angle right there, the right angle. Go ahead and pause the video and try to see if you can name those. You can refer back to the example from before.